Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can unlock and use developer options on your Redmi 15C 4G. To unlock developer options, you want to go into settings. In here, go into about phone, and you should be able to enter them by tapping on OS version until it says you are now a developer, or it might ask you to draw your pattern. If so, draw your pattern and you will now have unlocked developer options. You can then find them in settings, then scroll down to additional settings. Here scroll down again until you see developer options. Tap on them and you will be in developer options. In here there are a few things you can tweak to your liking. For example, you can choose to make your screen keep it on when it's charging. You can, for example, turn on OEM unlocking, though I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you have a solid reason for doing that. You can check if your device is still locked, if it's still secure. As you can see, it is secure. You can turn on automatic system updates, though you might not need to do that. You can turn on USB debugging if you have a reason to do so, because it being turned on could potentially be a security risk if you don't use it responsibly, same as with many other developer options. There are a few things you could do to help your performance. For example, you could look for show refresh rate to show your screen's refresh rate, which might help you in checking out just in general how your phone is doing. As you can see right now, it's, as you might see or you might not see depending on how the camera is catching it. Right now it's showing 60 FPS, right now it's 120. If you don't like it, you can turn it off. And there are a few options like, for example, making mobile data be always active. That is, even when you have Wi-Fi turned on, it will still keep your mobile data being turned on, which will consume a bit more battery. But if your Wi-Fi ever crashes or turns off, it will immediately be able to swap to mobile data without having to wait for it to turn on. A thing you could try looking for to help yourself out is to show tabs, which will then show where you have your finger, though it's not visible from this perspective. But if you are recording, then just when you are touching, it shows a small little dot, as you may see. When I move my finger fast, it kind of lags behind. You can turn it off if you don't like it. Pointer location will show it a bit more precisely, make a line. It can also just floating clock, which will make a clock appear right here. Now this, you can skip a few seconds ahead because this might be flashing, but this is just a debug thing. It will flash your screen when screen's updates are detected, though you shouldn't really have a reason to use it. I think there should be an option to turn off animations to possibly just help your performance out if you need to do that, though you might have to look a bit closer. Just look through, don't mess with the settings too much, because you may not want to break anything. Usually in developer options, though, there should be an option for turning off animations, but I wouldn't have it against this phone if it didn't have that. It's not like it's a very important option to have. Well, that's it for developer options. If you want to turn them off, you can touch on here and it will turn them off. Though I am not fully sure whether it will keep all of those settings as turned on when you turn off developer options themselves. But that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, leave a like and a comment down below.